I done did a lot. You ain't did shit at all.
I'm your host, Tyrone Muhhammad with Queenie Greene on Pop Radio Worldwide at iHeartRadio. Thank you all for tuning in. I got a special guest today. We're going to get right into it because we got a lot to talk about. We got several issues, reparation, men and women, those relationships, what that looks like. And so without any further ado, we have Miss Karen Hicks. Talk to the people. Karen, tell the people who you are.
Hello, everybody. My name is Karen Hicks. I am one of the Few Good Women. A Few Good Women was an organization that I thought about once I got back in town in 2013. When I got back in town in 2013, Chicago looked dirty.
It looked dirty.
It looked dirty.
When you say got back in town,
can I like talk how I talk on my show?
We on censored.
Okay.
Frontline shows on
When I got back, it looked like we had been fucked.
It's gonna be ratchet, but we on censored.
It literally looked like our communities had been fucked. Seriously, I'm just keeping 100.
Say that again, Queen.
It looked like our communities we have been fucking. There's a difference between fucking and making love. Okay, we all understand that. When you fucking, you get high, might do a little bit, but it looked around like if you walk into a house and you saw a man, woman, and some children, and the house was filthy. Who the first person you looking at?
The woman.
The woman.
The woman.
So as I looked around our community, I didn't see no flowers, no grass, no cleanliness. It was like, what the hell has happened? You know, what are we doing? And that's when I thought of, if I had a few more good women like myself, we can make this work. And when I say good women, I'm talking about women that compliment another woman.
Yes.
A woman that don't have a problem with bringing another queen along with you. Because, see, we might want a man, but we need another woman in our corner to move forward. I had a great mother, great aunties, great grandmother, surrounded with great women on the block. So I was able to become this great woman. Not acting like I've always been good all my life, because I was a cheater. I'm going to keep it 100. But I realized, wait a minute, I need some women who really care. I need some women who look at the block and say, wait, that's my child, that's my grandkid, that's my neighbor.
Yes.
We need that. I need somebody to say, pick that trash up, don't do this, do that. We don't have that anymore. You know, I was looking for women that literally cared. Women that was loyal. Women that was truthful. Women that was on time. Because see, if you're not on time, all that goes out the window.
Yep.
Because we only come here with 3 things: time, treasures, and talents. So if you take advantage of my time, or you don't value my time, you steal all my treasures and talents. And that's what we've done to one another.
Amen.
You know, let me just tell you a little story. I was a cheater. I enjoyed cheating. Cheated on my husband, cheated with your husband. I was just a cheater, keeping it 100. But I was always a woman that made it happen. My own business. Everybody, oh, Karen, you're always doing this. And one day, the wife of the man who I was cheating with came to my door. Now, you know what woke me up? When the police came, everybody there was on my side. Even knowing I was out of order. Even knowing I was foul. So for a minute, I took a look. I said, damn, I'm part of the problem. Because everybody that's at this door with me, except for the police, knew I was wrong. But nobody took the time to say, Karen, you foul. Even my own mama. My mama was living in. So I go to the Markham to fill out a police report. And everybody said, oh, you better get it. She gonna come back. I get to the police department and I'm filling out everything about her. All of a sudden, it was like something came over me and said, you wrong.
What?
Tear that paper out and get out of here. My life changed. The wife called me on the phone. We had a conversation. I told her, you're right, I'm foul. That was in 2005. I changed my entire life. Now, did I get my butt whooped? I got whooped royally. I don't even want, and I'm a strong woman. But it hit me so bad, I wanted to commit suicide.
Wow.
I left. Seriously, I left. I left in 2009 or 10, and I went to Texas. And I it's a lot in between this, but I was standing on the mountain, and I was talking to my dog, my little dog who's gone now. That's why I love you so much with your dog. And I looked over at my dog, and I said, tomorrow we're going to climb that mountain over there. So as I looked at that mountain, I looked down, and in order for me to get to that mountain, guess what I had to do? I had to go down in the valley. I just started screaming. I got it. I understand I had to clean me up before I could actually come out and help someone else. So when I got back in town in 2013, I put on Just Want to Be Heard, and I came up with that idea. I told my girlfriend, Donna Holly, I'm going to do A Few Good Women. So it took time. I didn't do it overnight. I watched people. I paid attention to who all I wanted to get started. And that's when I came up with A Few Good Women. And in the process of doing this, it was 7 women. I started doing it because I started helping Dr. Willie Wilson. So I saw a lot of women in his camp that was, skillful with things, really wanted to make it happen. And that's when I said, we'll do A Few Good Women.
I got a question on
Yes.
that. No, this is the Frontline show.
Okay.
And having a few good women, in saying that, before we go into break, I wanted you to elaborate on the principles of what the few good women represent. Give me the principles. So give me 5 principles.
5 principles.
That you all represent.
It's definitely loyalty. Loyalty means everything to me. Loyalty is a must. Honesty, truth. Even if it's going to hurt you, truth. Being on time, being a woman of your word, and doing things from the intentions of your heart, from a good heart, not on no look at me, this and that. No, those are the 5 principles: loyalty, being on time, woman of integrity, honesty, and the intentions of your heart.
We got 1 minute left, Queen. Before we go into break, do you have anything?
Yes. So I love the title. I love the title because I love the movie, Good Men.
Okay.
I love that movie. And so when he told me and he sent the information to me and I saw the Few Good Women, so it's a sisterhood organization overall.
Yes, overall. Right.
Now, how do you enter? How do you recruit? How do you enter into A Few Good Women?
Well, I put it on hold.
Because this is the first time I heard about it.
Yeah, well, you know what? I put it on hold, and I'm kind of...
Real quick. You know what?
When we come back,
that's
when we come back.
We're going to go into break, and I really would like to you to elaborate on that more, how to enter, how to be a part of A Few Good Women, because that's what this is about, promoting and building organizations, community, and persons. So you're watching the Frontline show live on Pop Radio Worldwide, iHeartRadio, and Spotify Premium. Come on back.
I done did a lot. You ain't did shit at all. Whipping up a pop, show you how to get it off. I don't really rock.
Listen up, my man and woman out there in the land. This is the Frontline Show. I'm your host, Tyrone Muhhammad, with Queenie Greene, and we're here with special guest Karen Hicks of A Few Good Women.
So going on a break, going on a break, I wanted you to elaborate more on A Few Good Women. Because I was looking for it and looking, for the information on it, just to elaborate on, what it's founded on. And
well, I just legalized it in August.
Okay.
Mm-hmm. And I even kept asking the creator, why is it taking me so long to launch out? Well, I know my mother always said, whenever you delay, it doesn't mean you deny, but the creator delays you for
divine order.
Mm-hmm. And I'm glad I was delayed because it was originally 7 of us, and 3 of them kind of went behind my back and did some terrible things. Matter of fact, they just opened one called A Few Great Women.
Wow.
It's not A Few Good Women. It's just, matter of fact, they just opened December the 6th, A Few Great Women, because I literally had to go get order for them to cease and desist.
And they was once a part of the
And they were
group.
once a part of the matter of
Which
fact,
we see
real
we see happen a
yeah.
lot in business.
But and it's okay because like I said, I'm a seed planter. I plant seeds.
Okay.
But what I don't do is I don't be quiet when you step on toes. See, our problem right now
You
is
know
we be
I don't
quiet.
be quiet.
Yeah, we be quiet. We just say, "Oh, well, we just gonna let it go." No, you gotta confront in order to conquer.
Yes.
So that's why it's been delayed because all the other girls that wanted to get in all had issues with this one that turned on. Ain't that something?
So now that she's gone,
She's gone. Oh, it's
now it can flourish.
It can flourish. Like tomorrow night, we're having a big meeting with the girls, and we're gonna make the how to get in.
Are
and the whole
men
nine yards.
allowed to come with all these
Yes,
girls?
we're about this all because it's all about bringing our communities back together. That's what it's all about.
Let the women have
It's-
fun.
yeah.
Go watch the
Man,
you know,
y'all
go
already
watch
having
that game.
fun.
Well,
Y'all already
well,
having
first of
fun.
all, Tyrone, what we need from you all is we need protection.
Well,
Yes.
that's what.
We
Yes,
need our
definitely.
men to stand up.
Yes.
I like that.
We need our men to
You say
like.
nothing wrong.
It's too much. It's something I did some studying about some of the majority of the pastors and majority of the political so-called leaders we got.
PP,
Right.
that's it.
And you know what I
PP.
found out? Most of them are from the South that's taught to look down to the ground.
Mm-hmm.
Do you know that? I didn't know that.
I know they weak. I know they
So
weak.
so I'm looking like we need some like real men.
But y'all, as women, I'm
I'm
gonna just say this
Go ahead,
real
say
quick.
it.
This is
Be it.
FrontLine
Do it.
show.
You started off with
Y'all women are the ones who prop these weak, phony politicians and pastors up. They live, ain't no men in church.
Yeah, I agree with you.
They live off of you all tithing and tilting in those churches.
Well,
and politician men, I know the cats I mess with don't really vote.
Yeah.
You all are the ones that's carrying the vote and y'all disrespect it all the time by the very men
I
you're
agree
talking
with you.
about.
I agree.
I'm with
Agree.
you and I'm
Agree.
willing to say they some disrespectful cowards.
I agree.
They some men who aren't to be respected because they wear a title of a pastor and reverend. Men should be respected based on what they do, their word, their action, and how they serve their community.
Yesterday, you know what the post said? If churches was really doing what they were supposed to do, the FBI would have bombed them.
You hear me? They allow them to
let's
exist.
keep it 100.
They allow
I know the
churches
ones in my
are allowed to.
neighborhood. The churches in my neighborhood, they have their congregation. Do
That's
they
it.
reach out to the community?
No.
Do we know when their
No.
services? No. Smokey, matter of fact, and Smokey Norfolk's church is basically outside of my backyard.
Mm-hmm.
The reason why we know that's his church is just because it's commercial.
Right.
It's commercial, but
Smoking Norfolk. What that a singer?
yes,
Smokey Robinson.
Smokey Norfolk. No, he's a
pastor.
He's a gospel. He's from the gospel community.
Okay, Smokey. I heard of him.
But yes, but he's got a church. I have never received anything in my mailbox inviting me to the church, and the church has been there at least a year, at least 2 years.
So that
I've
answered
never.
my next question. You never seen him as a pastor?
Never.
Or go knock on
Not
doors.
even anybody from the congregation. We've never received anything in the mailbox. I have another church that's on the side of me, and the congregation was made up of me and my children that I took that day.
Kim,
Well-
to say that, I know this is
So
about
it's
y'all. This
definitely
is about
true.
strong
That's
women.
definitely
That's
true.
why I wanted a
Well, let
strong
me-
woman on my. I could have got a brother,
Right.
to be a co-host, but I wanted a strong woman a part of my team,
Right.
and as a co-host. So.
Well, you know who my co-host is now.
Queen Greene is shit.
But Ty, you
Queen Greene is shit.
But let me just
But
say
go
this.
ahead, talk.
Let me just say
It's
this.
just
I mean,
about you.
some stuff is common sense.
You would think, right?
Look around your community.
Right.
What real man of God is passing up the expressways full of trash? What real man of God is allowing so many people to be homeless in the street while you collect some tithes? I mean, I ain't mad at the pimp. I'm not mad at the pimp. When we had pimps, prostitutes,
And they
and
took care
pushers,
of- they
we
took care of
all
people.
ate
The gangsters, everybody, they took care of the neighborhood.
The pimps, prostitutes, and pimps have been replaced by the pastors, politicians, and the pharmaceuticals. What's the goddamn difference?
It's still pimping.
Okay, let's be professional. But I'd rather pimp
Pimping by any other name
I'd
is
rather
still
pimp somebody who's gonna take care of me. I'd rather let somebody pimp me who's gonna make sure I eat, got a roof over my head, and some clothes on. The pimps today is not doing that. I'm sorry.
Well, that's the same as the older brothers.
Mm-hmm.
You know, there was times that anything I had to do downtown, of course, you get on the train because you don't want that $700-800 toll downtown, and it's disgusting. And this is my people. I love my people, but at the same time, it's disgusting to see a man that I know there's a 5 or a 4 before at the beginning of his age, and I see him with the Bulls outfit on with the Jordans to match with the snapback, and and he got the cigarette hanging out his mouth, and he's hollering at the little niggas on the train, It's those are the reasons. So when you say that it's us, Tyrone, it's all of us, honey, because it's those older men. Right now, we have a bunch of older men. They pants tighter than some of these younger ones. They out here, they follow these young 40, 50-some-year-olds. They follow just as more rap, they know more about love and hip hop than I do. The men, they wearing man bags. Hell, they wearing man bun. Let me have my damn bun by myself.
With that being said, we're about to go break. We got bills to pay. Pop Radio, iHeartRadio, Spotify Premium. Let's get it. We'll be back.
I done did a lot. You ain't did shit at all. Whipping up a pop, show you how to get it off. I don't really rock. I just get the brick across. Take you to the block. My shorties know I've been.
Welcome back to the Frontline Show. I'm your host, Tyrone Muhhammad, as you know, with the mighty Queenie Greene. And we have a special guest today, and that's Miss Karen Hicks. Let me do my proper English. A few good women.
Good women.
So
because,
go ahead.
And you know why a few good women is important, because
you never apologize for a few good women.
Let me just say this, because
need more than a few.
The only way you can really be a real woman is you had to have been loved. A lot of women have not been loved, and I'm not putting anyone down. And the reason why a lot of women have not been loved because they don't let a man be a man.
Woo! Speak on that.
You got to let a man be a man. You got to respect him.
But what do that mean?
It's just certain things.
Do you have classes to teach women how to do that?
It's just certain things I don't do with a man. I'm not about to question him. I'm not about to go through his phone.
Come on.
It used to be
a common thing. I'm saying,
listen,
you saying this. I got to say it. I got to say it for the brothers out here that's listening. Y'all say that it's like it's not common knowledge. But when you say that, and if you even position that way to women today, they so independent that they think you demeaning.
No, but Tyrone,
they know?
But Tyrone, you gotta understand.
Human.
But you gotta understand what the system did. The system dumbed us down.
Yes.
The system has done this. So I'm not trying
when you say system, we frontline. We won't call it out what it is.
The system.
What is the system?
Let me tell you what the system is.
Okay.
When I came in here, you got a system, right?
Yes.
There we go.
The system.
We all have systems. I had to go along with your system.
Everything that we
ain't explaining enough to these little sisters.
Let me explain to you.
Really not.
Love and hip hop, all these so-called reality shows, all this. Do you know the most sexiest thing of a woman is just being a woman?
Come on.
Do you know to have a stretch mark is sexy, darling? Do you know when you come in and just be natural, baby? The world has said that you got to be a certain size, a certain look. Do you know you can have on a paper brown bag and be sexy? Do you know the way you hold your hands, the way you walk, the way you
come on?
Let me just say this, and I don't say this in any type of arrogancy. I know that I'm sexy. I'm naturally sexy.
Listen, you saying what you saying because we want people to not think that you are preaching to them and not think that you're demeaning them.
No.
But manhood training is needed as well.
Yeah.
But this is about a few good women and what you all do in terms of teaching, guiding, promoting each other.
One of the problems ain't no more big mamas. I put up a post saying that I'm the little big mama of my family because I'm the cook.
I want to be a big mama. I am that literally, but you know what I'm saying? We had big mamas.
Yes.
And my whole goal next year is to open up houses. A few good women open up big mama houses where you could come sit at the table, have a cup of coffee, and get, because right now,
because they got problems.
Our young people need wisdom, love, and if you got some finances, that's it.
They not being taught anything from hygiene. See, when I was growing up, I knew that you don't wear a pink bra with a white shirt. They don't know that now. They wear polka dot. They wear polka dot panties with leggings that you can see through. You know, when I was growing up,
maybe they want somebody to see through.
You might get smacked with that bra strap and showing outside when we were growing up. You're not being taught.
Maybe they won't. That's just like that.
Let me tell you, my daughter's 8th grade graduation this year. Now she's in high school, 8th grade graduation. I went in the bathroom, you know, because I needed to use the bathroom.
You telling on your daughter?
My daughter was getting ready to be on stage.
Okay.
My daughter's been taught, because I was taught. Okay. So my daughter's been taught. But the young ladies are in the bathroom and they're getting ready, you know, getting their cap and their gown and everything. And the young girl says, "Oh, I forgot my deodorant." She say, "But my makeup on fleek." And I was like,
no, she didn't.
And this is not my child. Right. Now, and I don't know how many times outside, wherever I'm at, young lady, young man, like you say, pick that up. Though I am that person. But these kids now, they don't believe. They think they don't know 80 babies butt whoopings. So they want to fight with you. They want to curse you out, and it's hard to say something to these young girls. But guess what? Because I want
that's all of our fault.
Yes.
Because we'll look and say it's not mine. Let me say this, number one. A man is a natural born hunter.
Yes.
You can't, that's just the way nature planned it.
Yes.
A man has an imagination that must be exercised.
Yes.
Matter of fact, a man want to see that woman in that long sundress that he can imagine what's underneath.
Strong.
That's natural.
Yes.
That's natural with him. A man wants to chase you. He don't want you to give in.
It's not sexy. It's not sexy. I'm going to just say as a man, it's not sexy to know everything.
There you go.
Before you know what is everything.
And
it's really not sexy. So a man not looking to make a woman like that a wife.
You won't get to home.
He's not making it.
Does his penis work? Yeah. A man's penis is not connected to his heart.
Exactly.
It's almost
Say
like
that
this.
one more time.
A man's penis is not connected to his heart.
Did you hear that?
Let me just say it like this. If you're a woman and you like purses and you like shoes, you could just go shopping. And as soon as you see another girl in some purses and shoes, you want that person's shoe, right?
Right.
But there's only a couple of pair of purses and shoes that you like. That you want them all. But there's only a couple of those purses and shoes that you really like. That's how a man feels about a woman. Right. A man wants to chase.
Yeah.
If you don't give him... So when I was a little girl, my mother say, if a guy was a minute late to pick me up, I couldn't go. We wasn't allowed to call guys.
Yes.
I'm still that way at my age now. I'm 58.
I told my daughters, right now, it's the Me Too movement. But back in the day, when I was growing up, that's how you was made. That's how your dad met your mama. Because he came on your porch.
But
you said, on your porch every day.
You said Me Too. Listen to what she said, Me Too, right?
This Me Too.
Listen to her very well. A man has to exercise his natural abilities of flirting and talking and doing all that.
Now with
Can
sexual
you imagine what a man is going through today that he can't even tell a woman how good she looks?
No, because now with sexual harassment.
Or you go to jail.
Which makes no sense, because that's how your mama met your daddy.
Real men not going to say nothing to you crazy, but because y'all too much.
But that's not the way. That's not the way it's supposed to be. Now it's stalking, but a man sitting on back in the day, a man sitting on your front porch every day that you came home. At that point, that's how you picked him. You knew he wanted you because he was on your porch every day.
We're gonna talk about this.
Sexual harassment.
They done created another frontline issue, and we're gonna talk about it. They done created it, and we're gonna talk about this, fellas. I got y'all back, so come on back. This is the frontline show.
Cut.
You see, this is the problem when women get on the stage now. They talking over me, and I can't even go to break. I can't even go to break. So with that being said, this is the Frontline show on Pop Radio Worldwide, iHeartRadio, and Spotify Premium.
Whipping up a pop, show you how to get it off. I don't really rock. I just get the brick across, take you to the block. My shorties know I've been a boss. Chemo, solid, hard body. In that jam, told on no.
Frontline, and we are back.
I'm having a
Spotify
ball.
Premium, iHeartRadio. This is the Frontline Radio Show. You know the host, Tyrone Muhhammad, and I am your co-host, Queenie Greene. And we have Karen Hicks, and we are turning it completely up on today's Frontline
There's
show.
an energy
with
right
Frontline,
We don't play. We
Frontline
real.
topics.
We got
This
issues.
is energy.
Frontline.
This
we
what
wanna
we
we wanna
need.
talk about
Yes.
real issues
Yes.
and have fun doing.
We
it.
Well,
bring back the
let's
communities.
talk about a little bit about reparations.
Oh,
Come
this
on,
reparation
come on.
stuff. Oh.
Give it up for reparation,
This is something that I want my
We
black
had a couple
people-
shows. We talked about the reparation.
Yeah.
People should watch the show understand how I
Right.
feel about it. But go ahead.
Well, let me just say this, and I want all my black people
Look at that
to
camera
go
cover.
study. Understand, it shouldn't even be reparations. It should be equity.
Ooh.
Okay? We can't let something locally mess up for something federally. The federal government know they owed us for the services that's been rendered. So we got to be very careful of the game that's being played on a local level. For people who's looking for paychecks
That's right, T.
to continue to study.
T.
Hey, I'm not putting nobody down, but anybody that know me know I'm tired of my people being fooled.
Yes.
My
Bamboozled.
people, go study. You don't want to settle for something local. Because if you settle on a local level, the federal level can say, we paid Evanston,
On the local.
we paid Chicago,
Yep.
we paid, we're
Forget
better
about
than
your people all over the country.
there you go. So I just ask that you go study, that you go understand what's happening. It was an insult, as far as I'm concerned, for that last symposium that they had. Number one,
Where
the
was
first
it
one,
at?
it was on 39th,
Oh,
wherever
yeah,
it
yeah, I
was.
heard. I
But
didn't even attend.
I stood up
I
at
don't
that
play.
very first one, and I made the statement that women should be leading this. Okay,
Yes, I agree.
not
Definitely.
why would you go out of town to pick women when you got Chicago full of women that need to be
Wait.
recognized?
Who went out of town? I'm saying you say go out of town.
What I mean is they brought people that basically was not
from the
local,
city.
not
So-
from the city.
But we asking for Chicago local reparation.
Right. I'm not. I don't even want to be
even
on
if,
that.
no, this
yeah.
is the thing.
Yeah.
The way the law work is this. If Chicago set a precedent,
There you go.
other cities can use that same case precedent setting
There
opportunity
you go.
as well. I mean, legally.
So we
They
got to be
could.
careful.
So we got to make sure
be very,
that,
very
that
careful.
the language has to be
There you go. It's like with
this
anything
and
else.
more.
There you
Yes.
go.
Yes.
We have to understand what federal, local, state. Look, I'm pleading to you as a woman who genuinely cares. I can't be bought at all. Nobody can buy me. Study to show yourselves approved. Quit
Yes.
getting so gun-ho of the word reparations. It's equity, baby. You ain't already rendered the services. I just want my people to be intelligent. Forget all these titles. Forget all these individuals who's coming on Facebook making that word look so good. Look up the word. Let me tell you something. Nobody in this world has the authority to fool you but your own. Your own looks just like you.
Ain't no question.
Let me make you understand this. If a stranger rang my doorbell, I'm not going to open the door. But if a friend and a family member ring my doorbell,
they
guess
get
what?
front row
I'm going to open the door.
At the kitchen
So we
table.
got to understand who's been sent
So,
Who went?
Yes.
and
Yes.
who was created to come. Okay? I was created by the Creator. When I say I work for the Creator, I mean that. I'm a woman of my word. I stand on my word. I will fight you for my word. I am so serious about the ignorance that's being played on my people. Wake up, people. It's time to wake up and understand who's playing these games. Money will always be the root of all evil. Let me let you understand something. When the words say a fool and his money shall soon part, because if you giving all your energy and time and faith into a dollar bill, and when that dollar bill is gone, you push people to the side, you're fucked. Because at one time, I had plenty of money. And it was another time I didn't have plenty of money. But because I'm a woman of integrity today, I have people.
So
I have friends.
On the reparation issue, me, I feel that I don't like to ask or beg for nothing. I'm gonna take it. It's mine.
Well, we supposed to take
I'm due.
We supposed to take
So everybody doing that when they talk about reparation, at some point when we wake up and realize all the work of how we built this country and how much money is owed to us, they could never pay us. No one could ever pay us what our value is for the work, whether Chicano brothers that was on this land and then bringing us over who didn't ask to come. You could never give us our value, our worth for what grandmother has died, the blood that's been shed. So I would never be found asking you to give me anything. I take what's mine.
Tyrone,
it's mine.
You know what real reparations is? Knowing who you are.
Amen.
When you know who you are, everything you need will manifest right before you. Let me tell you somebody who's walking around, Mama D. Mama D came up with a great idea to become a human reef. Because Trump is the only president I ever heard say that America was built off the back of blacks. Mama D has designated December the 18th to make a human reef, to walk downtown any city hall, wherever you at nationwide on December the 18th, to walk around your city hall building 9 times with red, black, and green. That's when you're saying we're demanding respect. Anytime Obama hung up the LGBTQ flag.
And they painted the street.
What are we doing?
They actually painted the street.
What are we doing?
Yeah, they paid. That's tax dollars.
I ain't mad at them. It's our time. It's our time to demand.
With that being said, listen, people. See, this is serious. We have to start organizing. Even those young brothers that call themselves community activists. That's why I stopped calling myself that. I call myself a community servant.
There you go.
That's what I'm about. Because everybody can say they're activists, but they're not activated to do anything.
Say that again.
But talk.
Yes.
They talk. They're not gonna bust a grape, and they're not gonna. It's only so long you can do talking without putting forth some actions. So our goal is to unify even the ones we see the disrespect, and even the ones we see that we had issue with. Those brothers have value. Those sisters have value.
Yes, they do.
At some point, we have to come together in order to make those powers that be recognize that we are serious about change. We're serious about transforming our communities. We're serious about economic opportunity, creating ownership, not jobs.
Yes.
We want ownership. So,
with this shit is
we're going to go take another break, and y'all don't go nowhere. Come back. This is the Frontline Show on Spotify Premium, iHeartRadio, and Pop Radio Worldwide. Let's get it.
Body in that jam, told on nobody. God damn, that war, we buy it. Dinero, we get it. Dinero, we count it. Most niggas are fold. I done did a block. Most niggas in.
You're back on the Frontline Show. Go ahead, Ken. What you got to now?
Because I have to say this, and this is from Marlon and Brian. It says, if local reparations becomes a thing via NCOBRA, it could cause presidential candidates to say they agree with reparations, but that it should be states' rights issues. And if it becomes state rights, that excludes states who aren't friendly to progressive ideas. What cities are doing now when using the word reparations or ordinances serves to dilute what reparations really is. Also, Cam Howard of NCOBRA told him personally that if local reparations are passed, they want the money to go into an account NCOBRA controls, and then they'll pass the funds out to local non-profits in Chicago of their choosing.
Wait, NCOBRA,
yes,
they want to be in control of the. How can they be in control of my money?
This is not.
You gonna supposed to be in control of my money. Where they supposed to be?
Well,
Where in
my money, not
so I can go. So I can go shut
This
them down.
is not reparations. It's a money grab for them. Local reparations should be getting general equity for black residents, a fair share of contract, school, neighborhood funding, etc. That's not reparations. However, reparations, in addition to general local equity, they should write bills for local equity while supporting national reparations for the American descendants of slavery. That's why I'm asking my people to pay attention to the game that's being played. Do your research. Do your research.
This is what I'm at, and Queenie might have something to say about it after this, because like I said, we touched on this. So someone asking again, some house Negro or house Negro group is asking to be the stewardess, the spearheads, the shepherds of our money.
Yes.
For reading
So they're saying that they're going in Cobra, saying they want to control and then give it to local non-for-profit. So what if no people don't have non-for-profit? Not every household. Well, household?
Well, that's why many are opening up non-for-profits illegally. It's a lot. Look, I'm looking into the
Which
camera.
Is gonna be a loophole.
I'm looking into the camera because it just happened to me, okay? It just happened to me with a few good women. Be careful of who's in your camp. I'm coming out strong saying this. Be leery. Remember that. But one thing I get angry at myself about is because when a snake wiggles and show you who they are,
when a snake shows a snake,
see, I'm more mad at myself today. I'm not mad at anybody because the three principles I go by: loyalty, truth, and being on time. This one person failed every one of them when I first got with them. So I looked over my own rules. You understand? Because I be thinking that every woman never got a chance to be a woman because she was too busy being a girl. Every woman didn't have a mama like me. Okay? So I feel sorry for those that didn't have an awesome mother in their life. I realized I was blessed to have an awesome mother.
Yes. Shout out to you.
So it's a whole bunch of us grown women that are still little girls. Because it's just certain things little girls don't do.
Think about my mom.
Little girls don't have to be seen every moment. Little girls don't always have to have. Another thing, a real man don't even want his woman to be seen publicly all the time. Not a real cat. So we got to understand what's happening. We got to understand what we have allowed. Money means nothing. We make money.
I'm just saying.
Come on.
Money.
I gotta bring her to Pop Radio, Joe.
Ain't no question. Bring her to Pop. See what? Hey, you listen now. Look, he got you on 10. Pop wants you here with him on his show.
I
got to bring. I told Pop I got to bring this different.
It's time. We got to get it together because, I mean, look at it like this. Look at school. Check this out. There will never be a creator but one. So check out school. School got associates, bachelors, masters, and doctorate, right? Well, you must associate yourself with nature. That's what you come from. In order to associate yourself with nature properly, you need to remain a bachelor for as long as you can. So as you associate yourself with nature by remaining a bachelor, you begin to master all the diseases that this wicked world put upon us. Then guess what? You become the doctor of your own world. The reason why I fell in love with Dr. Wilson so quick is because the first name he called me was Dr. Hicks. And I told him long time ago, I can't be bought and I work for the creator. Period. I mean that. I'm serious about what I'm speaking.
Well,
I'm tired of what I'm
seeing. He do a lot of
seeing.
buying around here. He seems like every time he look around, he buying something.
Dr. Wilson.
I mean, spending money. I don't see the communities getting better.
Well, can I just say this?
Because I don't have no love for a person who throw their money away frivolously.
Well, can I just say this? Because at some point in your life, you did what you wanted to do with your money.
I don't care.
But
I'm not asking to be the leader. See, that's the thing about pastors. That's why I can respect the cats in the streets better. Because those cats in the streets are not claiming to be nothing more than what they are. But when you tell the people you are the leaders and you represent them, and there's no real systemic economic growth, an opportunity from what you do. With my nothing, I've done more with people's life than they life.
Trying to tell you.
This is what I'm telling you. You can't even match me and give me not a 0.0001% of what those individuals have and not see no works done on my end. That's all I'm saying. I don't care. Man could take their money and pile it up to heaven and burn it. I wouldn't care. It's not mine.
Right.
But I'm saying don't claim to represent the people in the communities and then turn around and cause all the 20s and the dollars and the money I saw people giving out, I don't see it now.
Well, you know something I must say too. I agree with you on this. It's like every time you turn around, there's a what you call an event going on for people that's in office. And as I drive around the city of Chicago, how is that with all these homeless people, all these hungry families?
Not only that, black men.
And I just heard some pastors is about
and black women that run Chicago. Black aldermen, black women, and black pastors and politicians. And you got the crime that we have, whether it's in black neighborhoods.
The hungry children, the young adults.
You're not going to tell me that they need to be relieved or they all of them need to be drove into Lake Michigan.
I'm with you. I'm with you. Because I'm sick of all the pastors who.
They not.
And you know what else I'm sick of? I'm sick of all the pastors who talk up under women clothes, ship and jab, and don't nobody say anything. Everybody is
So listen, we're going to take this last break. And we're going to get back to this topic. We're going to do some announcements. And we're going to continue to big up what we need to big up moving forward. So this is the Frontline Radio Show.
You ain't been shit it off. Whipping up a pop, show you how to get it off. I don't really rock. I just get the brick across. Take you to the block. My shorties know I've been a boss. Chemo, solid, hard body. In that jam, told on no.
Welcome back to the Frontline Show. I'm your host, Tyrone Muhhammad. This is Pop Radio Worldwide, iHeartRadio, and Spotify Premium. Thank you for tuning in. Listen, announcements. All right, I'm going to do this first. That's my book, Tyrone Muhhammad. That's Men on the Inside, Observations of Deviance, Prison 13 Character Types, on Lulu.com. That's Lulu.com, Lulu.com, Tyrone Muhhammad. Look that book up and purchase it. Same to you all. Also, get in contact with me at TyroneMuhammad.com. YouTube channel, please subscribe to my, said I say it properly, subscribe to my YouTube channel. And Queenie, go ahead and give some announcements some shout outs or whatever.
Fine. Shout out to Carrie Hicks over here. We are having a ball. Thank you for having me on the show once again. You can find me everywhere. # Queenie Greene. That's Greene with an E on the end. Make sure you check out all the new debuting shows. I have a debuting TV show, a debuting web series, 2 more radio shows. Make sure you stay tuned for WVOG Hood Vibes coming up. You can check us out everywhere. # WVOG. # Queenie Greene.
And Karen, give up. You want to sit down some love to your family, friend, or just your organization. How can people get in contact?
Well, I'm gonna let you know because tomorrow, I had to regroup. I had to just go through some stuff. So we're meeting tomorrow night, and I will have full information.
And you can always post,
right? And I'll come back on this show. But I do want to say this. As a 58-year-old woman, either we're going to do it now or we might as well just go jump in the grave and die.
Right.
No more bullshitting, no more playing. I'm sorry for anybody that don't like that, I'm speaking truth, but it's time to speak truth.
Yes.
For real. I'd rather separate on the truth than to stay together based on a lie. And it's time that we connect with young people, middle-aged people, old people, and let's make this happen. Let's get rid of... Let's just say this. If you've been doing what you've been doing for 10, 20, 30, 40 years,
change the shit up.
Come on now, the shit ain't working.
Yeah, clearly.
Come on, you don't need a rocket scientist to figure that out. All you old cats, anybody who's looking at it, anybody who's feeling offended, No more paydays for you. It's
Oh
over.
no,
It's over.
I'm gonna close out with that.
It's over.
No more paydays for you,
more paydays.
pastors, politicians, so-called business
that money in the
leaders
community.
that has been
Right.
misused in the communities and using our women
Yes.
to pay y'all
Yes.
pimp bills.
Yes.
Y'all could no longer continue to pimp our community and pimp our women with tithes and tip and votes in the name of what? Our communities haven't changed. They worse,
got
in
worse,
fact, worse
yes.
than Dr. King.
They
So
worse,
with that
yes,
being
definitely.
said, we coming back. We're gonna continue to make these issues frontline. We welcome those. Please reach out to us if you'd like to be on the Frontline show and you got some serious issues, whether we're dealing with economics, education, or spirituality. Please reach out to TyroneMuhhammad.com. Go to my YouTube page and subscribe, as well as Facebook and ECCSE.org. So we'll see you next week.
Thank you, Tyrone.
Next Tuesday, same time, same channel. Pop Radio, worldwide. Spotify Premium and iHeart.
I done did a lot. You ain't did shit at all. Whipping up a pop, show you how to get it off. I don't merely rock. I just get the brick across. Take you to the block. My shorties know I've been a boss. Chemo, sabe.
All right, this is Queenie Greene. Once again, I am your co-host. Tyrone is still packing up, but thank you for tuning in every Tuesday from 7 to 8 p.m. Pop Worldwide, Spotify Premium, iHeartRadio. You know what it is. Pop, thank you for having us on.
Thank you,
Karen
Pop.
Hicks, A Few Good Women.
Few Good Women.
You'll see her definitely. See her much more.
Oh yeah, we're gonna be big mamas and wisdom in the communities.
And make sure you subscribe to the channel. Tyrone, tell them the channel to subscribe to.
That's the Frontline Show. Tyrone Muhammad YouTube channel, Pop Radio Worldwide, iHeartRadio, and Spotify Premium.
Body in that jam, told on nobody. God damn, that boy, we buy it. Dinero, we get it. Dinero, I done did a lot. Most niggas a fold. I done did a block. Most